Okay, here we go again. Now then, I just hope I get the right picture. Where's he at? I don't see him. Okay. Here we go again. Alright, let's try this again. Already? Okay, what the flock? Oh, I'm getting pissed off now. I guess I'll have to go. Mm, that's right. I assimilate. Alright, talking to myself, so who? I'm gonna
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on this show. Martin Perez gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so fast. It has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
On the first visit is Andrus, and it's in time away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts flaring, starts getting in.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Tyler White will bat next. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run.
Yep.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 3-0 Houston. Settling in now, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Andrews has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ball one. He comes back with one in there for a high strike. Way out in front.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a sinker, called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Lazaro looks up. Gone! Two-run home run here for Josh Reddick. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. Andrus with the slide. It's late. He's safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had it. Next to be the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Line hard to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes to Shields to the track. warning crack. He makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros. Here's Joey Gallo now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one. Time for a look at the Stros on base. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back now from Arlington, about 20 miles from downtown Dallas, as we get ready for the 3rd inning of this one. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's on the move again from first. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job. Evan Gaddis now standing in. It's swung on and missed.
That tag, and he is out trying to steal home. Boy. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The tag, and it's a double play.
Now I'm mad. I didn't mean to do that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Q is there, and they breeze through this half inning.
Yeah, they got lucky.
He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side.
That's what I get for getting greedy.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls in one strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
0-1 the count. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Guzman, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Sent on the ground out to second. And the Rangers are in the hit column. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Texas. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he is in there. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the play.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. One run is scored.
nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Matt Moore answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Tyler White will bat next. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to center field. The Shield is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. And now this is going to turn into it.
That was dumb.
Here it comes now to Andrews. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
1 gone in the Texas fourth. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Grounded back up the middle. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-1. This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, George Springer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Andrews. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
All right.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. A number of meetings.
Come on.
For 7. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. There he goes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is DeShields. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Josh Reddick. As he sends it on the ground to third. Guzman fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Arlington. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers nothing. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Bregman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of cess.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 9-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose
Altuve.
Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's got a batting average of .444. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. DeShields. is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Chu is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. And this is fouled at the plate. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit.
I think I'm going to take a smoke break.
Riding in once again.
Okay, I'm back.
Again, Tyler White
Let's
will
finish
start
this.
things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Thank you.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game, if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense and it comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
429 feet. I got to see this because I don't even know where it went.
On the board with that home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know, one of the things, D-Roy, it's psychologically, it always feels better if you're a pitcher.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Yeah, baby.
Shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now, of course, those scores right there are the scores of my franchise.
Tony Barnett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
2 pitches.
To straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
So
got to put out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock to the left side.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. There goes Altuve down the third baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. They'll try it again from first. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Drilled on the ground is short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. Tyler White will bat next.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's George Springer. Hit hard to short. Andrus with the slide. He goes to first. What a play. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games where you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Runners going. Swinging a ground ball to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. Textbook.
Had 2 pitchers in 1 inning.
As we move into the later innings.
Okay.
First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now batting, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Need to drop those hands.
Change up in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And they remain well behind. Digging in, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He's running, taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Mazzara will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Line drive to left. 2 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as the side is quickly retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not in now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. One out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And he takes ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1. Gets a swinging strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind.
He's pissed. Look at him. That guy was pissed.
Striding in for Houston, Tyler White. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Line toward right center. The shield is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the stretch. Hard hit ball fielded by Odor. Throw on the first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Standing in, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there on the first, and can you believe it?
Yeah, 3 up, 3 down.
Robinson Chirinos starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't nail in your chances as a professional.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Oh, and 2, here it comes. It's a swinging bunch up the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Chirinos over at second. Guzman at first with no outs. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Hit down the line at first. White believes it in. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrews. And they're runners at the corners now. Here it comes now to Andrews. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And set to stand in, a guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltre. In there for strike one, 0-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of the series as this one is over. 19-1 the final today. Houston scored 19 times in this one. Lance McCullers gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Martin Perez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our attendance is asked to be at the ballpark, 49,150. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you, please drive on safely.